Hello and welcome back to another documentary by Clash Studios. I am once again your documentarian Jamie Clash. If you haven't watched my previous documentary on EarthMC's America, you should check that out most definitely. We are doing another documentary on towns, and this one is on towns around the world, not just America. The list is, 6 towns again. We'll have the base tour, and then we'll have the lovely interviews with people of those towns. This is going to be pretty exciting. Heads up, this is my town, Jackson, Mississippi. This is my house. We've got Starbucks coffee map part. We've got flags. In the back here, I've got a B-dome. We've got some bees here. This is B. Oh my god, that hive is full again. There's another named B, but she's currently hiding in one of these hives. So as of now, as I'm recording this, server's at 1.15.2. and server cap is 175. By the time this releases, it's probably gonna be back to 200. Let's hop on to the tours quickly. And Shelled Reptile may be joining us throughout this, probably for the last few tours. But yeah, see you guys in the next clip. And here we are in our first destination. This is Nice of France, and behind me you can see a grand building with the French flag, and I think it is some sort of town hall or meeting area for the citizens. And yeah, let's hop into the tour. First off, around this sort of spawn, this is a Nice spawn, by the way. So we've got a completely different style of building around here. You've got the use of sandstone and sandstone. Very good use of sandstone. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. The sandstone mixing with the white quartz stairs and pillars really do look cool. If we turn back looking at the immediate buildings around us, you can see that concrete is used quite a lot here, and it does seem pretty cool. I mean, you can see yellow and red, and then a less bright color of purple. No, is that blue terracotta? I think it's blue terracotta. I don't know what that shop is made of, but yeah, it looks pretty good to me. If we look around deeper into the city, you can see some more use of the quartz and white concrete, and then you can also see the more typical use of sandstone. It seems to be really common in a place like France, and in Nice you can obviously also see these sandstone structures, but you can also see more use of the terracotta and concrete variants. For example, this one we're looking at right now, this orange building, is made of a combination of concrete and concrete powder, and of course the typical sandstone, and apparently they have somehow managed to get endstone, which I have no idea how they managed to get that. But yeah, looks pretty cool, and apparently it's a historical building. Cool. in the back here we've got some sort of museum. It's the Bank of Nice. It's the Bank of Nice. So we look around here, we've got a real cool map over here, rainbow colors and a brick pattern. We've got an iron golem here for no other reason, I don't know. But yeah, ooh, we've got some peoples over there. Hello. I have no idea what they seem to be doing, but yeah, pretty cool. So now let's head on to the other direction, because when I did New York in the last documentary, we forgot to look at both sides, so that's not good. And also, I'm just going to on F1 here just to show you, this land is actually owned by the camera, so yeah, fun stuff for that. Obviously, this thing already existed before he joined, but yeah, very nice. That is the spawn where we came from, and if we look down here, you can see some more use of bright concrete. I love the contrast between it and the quartz. It looks pretty cool. And this another bright structure over here, and over here we've got the seaside of Nice. Looks pretty cool, and yeah, I guess I'll call it quits on this town, and let's go to the next destination, which is Glasgow. Wait, that reminds me, I haven't done an intro for this documentary yet. I should do that, shouldn't I? Yeah, what town should I use for the start? I'm thinking not Nice. Seems to, I don't know. We'll look at Glasgow, and then maybe that will give me an idea of what town to use. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. And here we are in our interview, first one of the day, with Richard 0902 of Nice, as you can kind of see in his also known as. So yeah, I asked him the same questions as the last documentary, except I added an extra question called architecture of the city. So yeah, this time he has decided to number them so that I actually know how many questions I've asked, and so, ooh, exactly 10. So nice. So it's split into 2 bits because he kind of got lazy and stuff, but yeah, he did finish it in the end. So let's go. Question 1. He is the councillor of Nice, which is like that co-mayor or something like that. That's not the short version of something, but I don't really care. When I joined the server for the first time, he spawned in the middle of nowhere. He asked in the chat how. I'm afraid I can't promote such words here, so I'll just pretend I didn't see that. How do I play this game? Then Barbeau, the former mayor of Nice, invited him to join the town, so he just joined it. It's the first town he ever joined on the server. He didn't really answer when he joined, but sure. They joined this city because it's the first town that invited him to join, and it's a good, nice town. Nice is nice. Cool. The thing he most like about the city is the architecture. Nice calls itself the city of culture, which is proved by the beautiful buildings of a town. In our town, sorry. As we saw, the very distinct sandstone build palette there, and then we've got you won't see these in other towns. Yeah, you won't see the build palette in other towns. I'm fairly sure you might, but not much. I don't really know. city defining as a collection of buildings or people. It doesn't really know. We have a lot of nice buildings, we just don't really care about the population, and they don't always recruit people. And after that, architecture of city, it's basically Nice IRL. I don't know about that, so let's search Nice. Yeah, I guess it's pretty accurate actually. It kind of matches with the sandstone build palette. I mean, I don't see much colorful and bright concrete colors, but I mean, it's Minecraft. You don't always have to follow it. And recreated it in Minecraft, such as the Palace Messana, the beaches of Angles, the beach of Angles. Fairly sure that's not how you do it. Wait, let me try. I do know some French stuff. So Anglais. Yeah, Promenade des Anglais. Yeah, it's definitely not Angles, but yeah. And then he's a bit too lazy to finish, and then I got him to finish it. So he thinks what makes Nice different is that we're not one of those modern big cities with a lot of residents such as New York, London, and a lot of other stuff. They're just a small town, but full of culture and beautiful buildings, which you won't see in other big cities. That is true. That's the biggest difference between us and others. Yes, as councillor, he believes he has explored most of the town, except there's some secret room built by other people that he doesn't know. To be honest, our town is cool, but it looks really messy at the areas near the citadel, lol. He thinks the most important thing for a perfect city is active residents. Having active residents is really good for a town that is growing, which Nice isn't. We don't have much active citizens. You're not active, Jamie. Well, I know he's not talking about this account. It's my second account. It's my second account who takes 100 million years to join. So yeah, that explains why I'm not active. And he won't call Nice a perfect city. Yes, he's definitely happy living in Nice. What he enjoys most is hanging out in the town, just looking at buildings. It always makes him feel happy. So there we have it. Thank you, Richard0902. And then next we have to visit Glasgow of Scotland. See you. And here we are in our second destination today. This is the end spawn of Scotland, which leads to the city Glasgow, which we are looking at today. And also there are these cool filled maps that says I love Glasgow. Looks pretty neat. But yeah, this is the end spawn of Scotland. It has the Asda superstore here, selling a written book for 1,000 gold. Jeez. That's an expensive book, but anyway, if we take a quick look around, you can see that quite different from France. We've got slightly more variated, more variation in the building, because this end spawn mostly consists of shops at the end spawn. Behind me, in the bricky areas you might see, I'm fairly sure these are the more residential buildings. I think so. If they're not, I don't know. There's also a really cool hot air balloon back here. You can see that it's got like some sort of rope ladder on top of it. Looks pretty cool, and the structure of it looks even cooler. Now over here we've got some custom made really cool looking traffic lights, and yeah, this definitely gives us the feel of a residential area. Makes us feel like people live here, and you can barely see me in the dark, so I'll have to walk really close up to the camera. No, I don't. But yeah, if we go back to the shopping area, you can see that we've got some more variation in the buildings. This building in front of us has this elevator, which even has the arrows in the sides. Is apparently leads to the ice line. Unfortunately, this is 1.15.2, and I don't have Optifine, so we'll have to deal with walking straight up in front of everything. Here we have the central station of Glasgow. I don't know whether it serves any purpose. Oh, it's a bank. It's a bank for Scotland, actually. So yeah, pretty cool. Now, if we turn around, we can see a series of shops. We've got Argos, we've got Starbucks. Not to advertise or anything, guys, but this is my shop. I can prove it to you because I can do this. Wait, give me a second. Okay, so for example, I can am I in the thing? Okay, so for example, I can break that torch, I can place one down, I could spam torches everywhere. This is my own land, this is my embassy. I could also do this and completely block me out of the camera, but unfortunately, yeah, I accidentally picked up the cobblestone, but yeah. Let's go on and look at the other shops. We've got a Subway that isn't an actual shop, it's more like a fictional shop because it doesn't sell Minecraft stuff. Yeah, it just doesn't. Also, there's just this strange queue over here. You can see that apparently I don't know what they sell. Okay, don't ask me, please don't ask me. And then over here we've got an army shop, apparently, with not much. I think it's more like a decorational building, but in the future it will probably change in the future. Now over here we've got some more series of buildings. We've got an RBS. I have no idea what that says. We've got the Glasgow Arena. We'll leave that for last. We've got Greg's. We've got Wicca's over there. I think somewhere we passed that earlier on in that direction. We've got a McDonald's. We've got Ulster. Oh, we've got some. Oh, there's Woolworths. Woolworths as well. In case you didn't know, it's a really famous sort of chain big shopping area thing. But yeah, over here we've got a building made entirely of Polish diorite. I'm not sure what you guys feel about that, so I'm not gonna spend too much time looking at it. And that says go. That building says go. I think it says glass on the other side, perhaps. I don't know. It just says go. That worries me. That is strange. But yeah, now that we've looked at all these, let's spend the last minute or so looking at the Glasgow Arena, because I have absolutely no idea what the point of this is. And apparently it's just... Oh, I think it's a... Oh, please tell me it's what I think it is. Oh my god. You don't get up here. Let me get my... Get me in there. Not the camera, but me. And then we can look around. Because... Hello. Okay, let's go up together then. The camera can go first so I can get a first reaction. Yes, it's a football stadium. It's beautiful and there's no way up. Why is there no way up? That makes no sense. Oh, water elevators. I literally walked past these. Wait a second. What's this? This is fast travel between, like, the places, but... There we are. Ooh. I've no idea. I thought at first this is like a glass This is like the Glasgow like football arena of some sort. But now that I look at it, doesn't seem like a football arena. It seems more like a I don't know, a mini game of some sort. I don't know. And I'm just currently getting my main account over here. Give me a second. There we go. So yeah, I might have to ask the person we're interviewing about this, who used to be the mayor of Glasgow actually. So very interesting. So yeah, we'll ask him what the heck this Glasgow arena is, and then yeah, we'll see it in just a second actually. So yeah, and here we are with OLNTICNFH. Sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce that, so I'll just call him Oln, because that's his Discord tag. So let's go with that. First off, this is literally the shortest conversation you'll probably ever find on Discord, because all I did, I said hi, someone said I could interview you, I asked him the questions, he answered them, and nothing ever happens out of that. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So yeah, he is the counselor. My rank of player is counselor. He's been in the city since June 2019 to February 2020. So that's pretty accurate. Except now it's March. Maybe he still lives there. I don't know. He joined because he lives near Glasgow IRL, and originally he wanted to make it himself, but it was taken. That is very unfortunate to hear. They joined this city because there are very active people almost every night, and there would be 4 to 8 people in the Discord voice chat. Yeah, that's very common on the server. What they most like about the city is that it is more people than building focused. A few weeks ago they decided to move to Africa and set up their own nation, and most of the residents came with. Yeah, that makes sense. The architecture, is that the question? I don't know. Yeah, so architecture is that it was modern with some old buildings. Then this must be answering city defining as a collection of buildings or people? I don't know. Please don't ask me. What makes their city different from others? It was big. At some point it was the second biggest by land. It is about 900 chunks and loads of people. I'm not here to disagree, but I just really want to try this out right now. So if we go to EMCL, go to bot commands, which I already am in. Oh great. And then we do /n. No, let's do /t. Glasgow, not the nation. That doesn't make any sense. This is really worrying that you see a bot is typing. That is very strange. Why is it taking so long? Okay, so they've got 904. Wait, how? I'm not gonna question that. And they've got 57 residents. Cool. Yeah, massive town. If we come back here, yes, you basically explored all of the town, and Glasgow wasn't perfect. The main issue was land, due to Britain being 100% claimed. Yeah, it is. It was close to being impossible to expand, and full stop. I've had enough poetry lessons to think that this is a caesura, but I highly doubt it is. Throughout the town's history, there was always some hostility between Shanka/Glasgow and Britain. He was quite happy, but long term it was restricting. He would like to build, and they didn't have a lot of land left for big projects. There we have it. OLNTICNFH from Glasgow, Scotland. Yeah, thank you very much, and let's hop on to the tour in Rennes of Canada. And here we are in our third town, Rennes of Canada. Now this is the end spawn, and it looks okay. Then that wasn't meant to happen. Let's try this again. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it looks kind of dangerous if you look at these end crystals. If a counselor or wait, let me just, yeah, there we go. Okay then, so if a counselor were to accidentally punch one of these end crystals, that would not end very well. So let's hope stuff doesn't end badly, shall we? So yeah, this end spawn looks pretty cool. We've got some sort of disc suspended in the middle with these 4 poles in these sides, and on the left, yes, on the left, if we inch a few inches back, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, over here we've got it says Quebec up there. It says Quebec if you might not be able to tell, but this is the shopping center of Canada, or Rennes. It's one of the only shopping centers I'm aware of that exist in the whole server, which is basically like shopping center with like different people. Actually no, it's a mega mall. It doesn't show who owns it, so maybe it is, but like this is like one of the only shopping malls which actually split different shops up into categories. Now if I make sure I'm going the right direction, yes we are. So behind the camera is the residential area, and we will be looking at that today, because it's one of the most diverse places I've ever seen. Don't mind the water out the side there, I have no idea what it is. And over here we've got a shop of some sort. I have no idea what these shops sell, because you know it's like so close to the shopping center, but I really don't know. I mean, they sell some emerald, no, they buy emeralds. Okay, never mind. They do have some pretty miscellaneous stuff around here. However, in front we should see an idea store. Definitely not copying Hermitcraft. And then, strangely enough, in front of that, we have the IKEA store. I have no idea why one would have an IKEA store and an idea store right next to each other. Maybe, who knows, maybe they're the same company, with just like strange marketing ideas. I don't know. So yeah, this is the IKEA Rennes and Iceline IKEA Express. Pretty cool stuff. If we keep moving on the left, you will see another interesting structure. I have absolutely no idea, but it seems to be linked to that building on the left, whatever that may be. So if we go a bit forwards more, we will reach the housing district, which is one of the most there I am. One of the most diverse collection of builds that I've ever seen in plots. So here we've got a sort of wood and stone combination over here on the left. It's got some pretty nice use of wood. However, the house has got nothing inside of it. And then on the right here, we've got some sort of massive tower, clearly a much different build style to the wooden house. And as we walk along, you could see a modern house on the left. Very modern. It's even got a little garage, and it's for sale apparently. I mean, we could tour the house, I guess. Neat. Kind of nice looking at this. If we go forwards, you can see a lot more different types of builds. I'm sure over here in this house we've got some sort of fortress front or cathedral or something like that. I don't really know. However, it really shows how actually a city of many people Rennes is, because it shows like how they don't limit the people to like a specific build palette and lets them do whatever they want to in their own plot. So yeah, pretty cool stuff if you ask me, and yeah, I think we'll pop on to the interview. Okay, this is our interview for Rennes. This is Scorpionzz, and yeah, we've got, you know, the same questions, you know, so let's go on. So the rank of the player, they're counselor or co-mayor. Time in city, not sure what this means. Okay then, let's pretend that never happened. He joined after, why they joined this city? They joined after being invited by the mayor and quickly became a counselor and started to help advance the city. He loves the uniqueness of the builds. I think that's what they most like about the city. So, you know, they love the uniqueness of the builds. I mean, you will almost never see the same kind of build twice. It's amazing, and the creativity of the players is really good. I'm actually doing this interview first before the other ones because they haven't replied yet. So I'll just say that I don't think I've heard this yet. Like, I haven't seen someone compliment the peoples, citizens of the town. City is designed by the buildings, but also a little of the people. So another one where you merge both a collection of buildings and a collection of people. The residents are super creative, again complimenting the residents, don't see that much often in their builds, and make lots of diversity and creativity into their builds. Architecture is very diverse. The residential areas are full of all kinds of builds. Yes, it is. I've been there once and it's absolutely stunning, all of those builds. They're very different from old style to modern, but the spawn and skyscrapers have a very modern theme. Okay. The northwest side is also called Old Town Rennes and is full of older style architecture compared to the rest of the city and the modern spawn. He would say the coolest parts are the Old Town Rennes and modern spawn architecture. He would say what puts this city apart from others is the creativity and diversity instead of sticking to a specific theme. Like most towns, Rennes is full of all kinds of builds and creates a diverse and creative vibe compared to other cities. He doesn't know what explored whole city, not sure what it is. It's definitely a cool city, but he wouldn't say it's perfect. He is also very happy in his town. He loves the builds and the people a lot, and he will most likely never leave. Yeah, that's the first time we've heard that, at least at my time. So yeah, let's hop on to the next one. And welcome to the fourth city we are touring today, and it is very grand. I know you can't see me, so I'll walk slightly more forwards. Hello. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, my existence is valid around here. But yeah, as you might have been able to tell, I've got a really grand building behind me, and that is the end spawn of Italia. This is the town of Constantinople. If I said it wrong, it's not my fault because I don't know it. So yeah. So we've got a really cool building behind us. This time I can actually show my head slightly in the screen. But yeah, we are here to tour this city. If we look around, we've got shops and just generally lots of sophisticated building, and yeah, However, the first thing we need to do in order to tour the city is to find a way into the city, and I feel like it's this way. Actually, no, we have found an under construction area, or at least I have. So I'll just stare into that beautiful building as I try and find out where the town is meant to be. Is it behind the nation spawn? It might be. It's got a PvP arena apparently. If I go ahead and look right, we've got a PvP arena around here. It says here on the sign, PvP arena up the stairs. However, there is no clear sign how to leave. Is it this way? Let me try. It's got really good structure around here. However, I seriously see nothing in this city other than the spawn. So I'm kind of confused. Is this actually a city? Oh wait, I think I found something. I think I have found signs of city life. I don't know whether I actually have or I haven't, but I see a light and I think I see a way out. Oh yes, there we go. We have entered the city, and immediately we are greeted by an inn, which if I walk in front, apparently the sign says welcome to the Chanting Chicken. It's an inn, and I can't open. What? Oh my god, I can open doors in here. That's cool. But anyways, yeah, so we've got an inn, and apparently we can actually open doors in here, which is kind of neat. I'll close the door. I can open the trapdoors as well. I'm loving this place already. Over here we've got the something of Hydruntum, Mosglium. Oh, I said Constantinople, didn't I? Sorry. This must be Hydruntum and not Constantinople. I don't know. These names are also confusing. Oh no, Sticky Keys has appeared on my screen. Okay, let's try not to do that again. So if we move on towards this area, you can see some more greenery. We've got houses of people, and actually, a month before this documentary, there was actually a World Expo hosted by this nation. I have no idea where it is or whether the plots are still taken. Did I go through here? Yes, I did. It's good to know where I'm going. And you can see some very grand designs in building using quartz pillars, and just really beautiful and majestic builds. Over here we've got another design. So here we've gone from majestic to something more no way. They've got automatic lighting. That is cool. So if we get up here, we can look around and just see how massive this place is. Like you can see, okay then, I think I can stop this here, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next city. I am currently interrupting your program to say that a player was harmed in the making of this documentary. However, all items were recovered. So yeah, just thought I'd clear that. And here we are with the interview for the Italian end spawn, which I really do need to make sure is Hydruntum. You know what, let's go ahead and check that right now. Someone actually suggested to me when I was Oh yeah, this Hydruntum. Okay, sorry for saying Constantinople. Sorry, if that's even how you say it. I don't know. Why am I here in my own server? No, that's not where I'm meant to be. I'm meant to be here. Okay. So we've got an interview with Brent, who is the mayor of Hydruntum. He's also held a bunch of other ranks on the nation level in the Greater Roman Empire. He's been in the city without interruptions when he first found it on December 8th, 2018. That's really specific, and that's like the most specific date we've ever had with this question. They joined or created this particular city. When the city was found, the map was a lot less populated with nation spawns, so people had to basically walk or boat everywhere. So the biggest cities in the vicinity at the time that he remembers were Constantinople and London, so he chose a location right between these two cities. He had everything planned on sticking to a Roman theme, as we saw in a really majestic build, and as well, so Italy was a logical choice. What they like most about the city is very urban. Yeah, it actually looks and feels like a city. Oh yes, it does, instead of collection houses in the middle of nowhere. Also, the fact that all the architecture is very consistent. Yes, it is. All of it is basically stuck together in the same build palette, so that's very good. Proof shows that, you know, the city is like one city, not like a diverse city like Canada. However, I'm not judging. Okay, I'm just saying both of them are fine. Both. So the city defines as both a collection of buildings and back end is what makes building enjoyable or meaningful. Creating or inhabiting is using the building themselves is what binds us as a community, so they're equally important. The city would be pretty realistically be set in the high Renaissance without too many anachronisms sticking out. That's a lot of hard words, but the city is made to look as if it has history, so some elements are clearly Roman, as we can see by the build palette, while others are early medieval, as we saw just before my camera died, and some are from the Renaissance. In the Redstone district, there's some Redstone districts. I love Redstone. I should check that out some other time. The historical realism is somewhat pushed aside in favor of including more steampunk elements. The city was completely built by a small number of people, so everything feels very cohesive. The city is also a lot more urban than most towns on the server. There are a few defining elements, so the Forum, the Justinian Bridge, and the Nation Hall is a few examples. And yes, since he built 90% of it, he explored the whole city, of course, since he built 90% of it. However, he still gets lost from time to time though. Perfect city. There are a few cities, both real and fictional, that would share a number one shot on his list of perfect cities for different reasons. Honestly, too many to name, and the only thing they all have in common is that they're completely unique. And he's very happy in the city, and both the city itself and the community he's part of as the mayor. Wait, both of the city part of as the mayor. Yeah, and the community he is a part of as the mayor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there we have it. And right after this we have Lakeview with actually not Shelled Reptile, but another player called mrmounment over here. So yeah, we'll meet up with him, and then we'll tour two cities. So yeah. Hello, and we are now in the next city. This is Lakeview of Jefferson. So yeah, we've got Captain Clutch here, the mayor of the town. Yeah, so he's currently giving us a tour of the place, and I feel like I should actually use the camera to look around. Ooh, we've got a nether portal here. Oh, okay. Oh, he went deep down. Wait, where did he go?
He's over here.
Oh, okay. I thought he went deep. It's very hard to control both accounts at the same time.
Oh, there's an iron golem and he's killing Captain Clutch. Don't go in there.
Yep.
Ow.
So yeah, very dangerous place, I guess. But
We've got a nice shop here actually.
so there's an iron golem in there for some reason. The mayor says. I have no idea. If we follow him in through to here, he's showing us towards this. I have no idea.
A jail.
Jail. Oh yeah, it is. Cool. Nice. Sheriff's desk. This is really detailed work here.
Yeah, it's a very nice town by the looks of it. It's all made out of wood.
I'm wondering whether I'll actually be able to record your voice. If I do, you'll have an echo like a god. We've got player 1 enter here, close the door behind you. Should oh,
it's a trading center. Your items, put your items to trade up here.
Cool. He says it's an out of risk trading thing, so I don't know how it works, but how does it work?
Don't want to be cold inside it.
This looks like a very complex machine. This looks cool, actually.
It is pretty cool.
Did it work? What did you give him, by the way?
Yeah, I got 4 Swiss francs for 1 piece of gold. It's pretty cool.
You gave him gold?
Hmm?
Oh, whatever. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on.
Crafting table. Oh, it's even got a nice bay here.
Yeah, it's actually in 1.13.2, so it's kind of weird looking at that from back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in this last year.
Kind of. What? How do you get up there? Oh, you got stairs. Okay.
I completely forgot that redstone lamps existed.
We've got the Embassy of the Great Republic of Rough and Ready. I've heard of that shop before. Cool.
Oh, interesting.
So, what do you think about the architecture of this city?
It's very interesting. It's like a Wild West town, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like one of the only. It's
that's not a bay. That's a lake. I just realized.
Yeah. It's Lakeview, so yeah. Feel like this is taking way over the 5-minute cap. We might have to speed through SPQR, which we will be visiting next. And that's the last one. I've completely abandoned my main account because this dude's moving too quickly. This is a nice view though, where are you? Nice view?
Yeah, it's all made out of wood.
Yeah.
Wood's pretty cool.
Apparently they made it 1 month ago, like, as a project. Also, I hear someone in Discord just keep messaging me. I'm not gonna. Oh, we've got naked sheeps. We've got the legendary naked sheeps. Cool. They're all looking at my camera. Why? They're all looking at my camera. What are they doing to me? Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Okay.
He disappeared. The mayor disappeared. What was he called?
No, Captain Clutch or something. Oh, I got 2 clay. That's cool. I don't think the mayor knows that both of my accounts are controlled by me and me only. Kind of cool, you know. So yeah, here's an empty room. I will edge over here to get another good view, because again, this place is absolutely stunning.
It is. You can give it a rating at the end. I'll probably give this an 8 out of 10. Very cool architecture.
Okay.
Wood look really bad and stuff, so they've done really nicely with the strip wood and everything.
I'm just asking him how much we have left to tour because this place is massive. Also, how did he get downstairs? Ah, I see.
What's underneath the glass? Something like.
Oh, he said just the other side left. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we're just gonna leave the camera there looking at all of us. Yeah, that makes... Oh, it's not even facing the right direction. Whoops. Whew, we've got... Most of these buildings are empty, which is sad. Ooh, this place has...
Most buildings in EarthMC are pretty empty.
Yeah.
This is our land claims office. Oh look, we're here. There's Astoria and Jefferson. Looks like it's in... looks like it's in like Utah or somewhere. Area 32.
Area 30. Oh yeah! Oh, that's cool. You don't have many of these maps on the server.
Astoria, that's basically Seattle. Seattle doesn't exist.
Seattle doesn't exist? Gasp. Impossible. And then we've got someone's house. Nice. Oh, we're almost done, I think. Does that say saloon? Okay, it does.
Yeah. Coca-Cola. You are big gay account.
People with map art.
Sign saying you are big gay.
Nice. So I think we're down.
Alright, that's my saloon. Alright, say thank you to him.
Yeah. Oh, /message. Oh my god, now I have no idea what weapon I'm holding. Okay. I'm going to... Okay. /MSG Captain Clutch. Thank you for your time. Okay. I can tell that this is... Okay, could we please stand in front of the camera to say goodbye? Captain Clutch is just hiding there in the background. So yeah, just randomly punch around him. And yeah. So yeah. Good tour. This documentary will probably extend longer than 78 minutes. So yeah. See you in the next interview, which is with him. Yeah. And here we have Captain Clutch 7810 of Jefferson, which is Lakeview that we just visited. So yeah, I asked him the questions as usual, and he gave me a text document because it had over 2,000 characters. So yeah, but I did manage to get him to answer in separated paragraphs, and yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff. So oh yeah, and they were quite clever enough to include the question before the answer. I didn't tell them to do that, so I'm really impressed that they were clever enough to do that. So yeah, so rank of the player, they are the leader / commander. They've been in the city for about a month. They joined this particular city, so they created Lakeview about a month ago when they amassed enough gold to claim it. So as we have seen earlier, it is slightly different compared to other towns that we visited. What they most like about the city, he says, I may be a little biased, but the thing he likes most about the city is how different it is from all the other towns in EarthMC. That is true. We have not seen a single city that looks like that. It has an American West or Old West feel that very few, if any, towns have. Yeah, I'm fairly sure there aren't any other Old West towns. If there is, feel free to correct me. But you would fully expect to see someone shot in a gunfight or robbing a bank as you walk into town. Yeah, that's pretty likely to be shot in a gunfight. Guns in Minecraft, eh? City defining as a collection of buildings or people. Now, we define our cities by geographical area, but bind our other towns together under the state of Jefferson. More than that, Lakeview is a culture that is friendly towards new players and people who want to have fun, and adverse towards those who make this server toxic. So, kind of a mix of a collection of buildings and people here. But they've mentioned the geographical area, which I'm fairly sure none other interviewees have mentioned before. The architecture is the Old West style, flat front buildings. You might see them in an old western movie or in a desert ghost town in Nevada, California, or Oregon. Yep, that's true. The inspiration behind this style of architecture is the look of the town in real life, as it is similar in many ways. What makes their city different from others is that, well, it uses wood architecture almost entirely. Yeah, we saw that earlier. And we have very little above ground stone structures. Our buildings are primarily made from oak and spruce in order to depict dark wood you might find in West Oregon, and lighter woods where you would find closer to East Oregon and Northern Nevada. Yes, they explored the whole city because his partner and them built all of it. My perfect city would be better protected against hunters of the area in the northwest. As soon as you set foot outside a claim, you have about a 50% chance of being ambushed by other players using invisibility pods. In the coming months, they plan to set up some Old West style defenses that welcome new players and deter people that want to steal our gear. And they are very happy in their city. In the coming months, he expects both Lakeview and Jefferson to grow and flourish into a commercial powerhouse that rivals even the most regal of marketplaces. Whew, that's a lot, and yeah, I think he has actually made us learn a lot more about the city and how they plan to protect against the hunters of the area. So yeah, I'm warning you guys, you people who ambush them, yeah, I think you'll be making some defenses soon. So yeah, there we go. Let's skip to the next tour, which will be, is this the last one? Oh wait, no, we've got is it Italia or SQPR? I don't know. See ya. And now we are in our next town, Constantinople.
Constantinople in Turkey.
Is it? I don't know.
Istanbul town.
SPQR. This is basically like a massive shop. We've got a very grand, sort of kingly building. Oh yeah,
the whole thing looks like,
it's like a massive coliseum, and it's basically a massive shop, I think. It's got lots and lots of items. Oh, the armor, the enchanted armor glows in the dark. That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Ooh, they even renamed them to Legionnaire sets. Look.
Legionnaire set. Well, this whole thing is meant to be Roman, and they've done an excellent job of all the bricks and the tiles and the clay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is very grand opening.
Oh, and the middle as well. The middle. What's that meant to be, I wonder?
The middle? Oh,
yeah.
Statue. Glory of Rome.
This is a great map art. Augustus of Prime. Stop trying to break blocks.
So, yes, my set to draw that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, 6 maps as well. That's like over 1,000 blocks or so. That's a lot. So unfortunately, because Lakeview may have taken slightly longer than expected, we will have to say goodbye in front of this diorite wall. No, the camera's gonna stand in front of the diorite wall, and we will pretend to like it. So yeah, thank you for watching. This tour is probably like 2 minutes, but I don't care because the Lakeview tour took too long. So yeah, hop to the interview with Justinian from who built most of this, and then yeah, see ya, bye. And here we have let me just Yeah. I mean, it's typical fashion that when someone kills the Wyvern, you do GG. However, when I killed the Wyvern, I didn't get a GG, nor did I get the fancy sound effect, which is weird. But anyway, so we've got Justinian from Constantinople of SPQR. Yes, I'm fairly sure I got the towns right. So yeah, here we have the interview. He's got really short answers, so I don't know how I'm going to expand this to 5 minutes, but I'll try, I guess. Sure, I'll try. Okay, so he's a mayor in the city. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this ridiculously slowly. Come on, I'm just playing around. So we've got yep, the same answers, same questions, and then he's been in the city since the beginning of the server, 2018. I think that's one of the oldest players we've ever interviewed in these documentaries. But they joined or created this particular city is because he's a big fan of Roman/Byzantine history and architecture. What they most like about the city is that he needs a better explanation. He never answered after I gave the idea, and now he needs okay. Architecture of the city is Roman and neoclassical. The architectural. Okay, what makes the city different from others is that the architectural style makes it very different. Only a small collection of Roman cities have actual Roman architecture, and it's not really found around the map very much. Most other towns do some form of modern or medieval architecture. Better explanation. We can assume that he's explored the whole of the city, considering he's a mayor, so he probably claimed all of those chunks. He's pretty happy with the town. It's a lot of work, but building it has been one of his favorite parts of EarthMC. That probably took less than 2 minutes. So, you know, we have nothing to do. And since, you know, we're looking at this town, we might as well look at the pictures. This looks really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's quite unlike what we toured on, but sure. And then there's just this massive Istanbul thumbnail here. This one looks cool. Wait, this looks more like what was it? Hydruntum? Like this bit. It's more like Hydruntum than Constantinople. That's not worrying. So yeah, thank you Justinian for answering our questions, and we'll see you guys in the next wait, Constantinople. Wait, this is the last thingy. Oh, okay, bye. And there we have it. We have toured 6 cities across the EarthMC server. This time not just in America, but across the whole globe. In a way. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching. I just wanna say that comment down below what cities you want me to do. Yeah, and I'll check it out. I'll look around. I'll give everything a look before I decide whether I add it to documentary. And I've also got this idea of starting another documentary series, other than this EarthMC Cities series, because like, I mean, oh yeah, this will be a series, just saying. But yeah, other than this series, I actually plan to have another one, a shorter one without the camera count, and that one will be like more detailed, as in I will look more in a tour of a city, and I'll probably have more questions in the interview, so the whole thing might add up as 20 minutes, all for just one town. I don't know what I'll call it, but I'm sure it will be very, very fun. Thank you for all the positive feedback, and I just really love these tours because, like, they teach me new things about different cities across the server. We get to admire all the beautiful builds across it as well, because I'm not a very good builder. And when I see something that you might think is semi-decent, I think it's absolutely amazing. And there's no way I can make something as beautiful as that. So yeah, Rennes over here is also one of the most diverse cities I've ever seen. Most cities just stick to the same theme. I mean, of course, the plots are always, free for people's buildings, but I mean, Rennes is the kind where, like, all sorts of different players join, and that's when you can see, like, it's a very good community across that city. And I must say I'm really sorry to my second account who died because of my accident. Also, I have no idea how those lights turned on. Maybe it's a tripwire hook and then a delayed reaction, and then, like, I was shifting over there, and then I ready 3, 2, 1, boom. Yeah, there we have it. And then we move swiftly on. Yeah, just wanted to say that this documentary sort of thing has really inspired me to, like, explore different towns across the server, not just go there because they have the shops that I want or the items I want, but instead I'm there to admire those different builds and enjoy the different styles they have, like Constantinople and Hydruntum. They have the sort of Roman theme, and then we've got the Old West theme in Lakeview. So yeah, in general, I really enjoy making these documentaries. They make me learn a lot. Hopefully the ending doesn't combust like the last one, EarthMC's America, the first one. And yeah, generally, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next documentary.